Shit,
47
I wish
meters
that was
down.
on the podcast.
47
now it
meters
started.
deep.
Down.
Now the podcast started.
Not deep. Down.
Oh, hey, everybody,
hey,
boy.
welcome to the
Down
podcast.
deep.
Welcome.
Dicking them down.
Welcome
Being
to
weird.
the
What's up,
L-Town
everybody?
Project Podcast, bro.
We got some toe sucking and butt fucking
Wow.
for you tonight.
Oh my god.
Good right
I hope that's really what it is, 'cause that's badass.
Right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Suck a toe boy.
I'm not even mad about that actually at all. That entrance
Tim
right
is
there.
hella horny.
Dude, you look hella
This
disgusting
is the
tonight.
movie with that hot ass
Disgusting. I'm setting a new trend. You know, everybody made fun of me for my socks that came up to my knees. Now all the cool kids are doing that.
Which
So,
cool kids?
They've been
Which
doing
cool
that. And they're
kids?
called turf dogs.
what's a turf dog?
Turf dogs are your knee high socks.
Oh, the socks are called turf dogs.
Turf dogs.
Okay.
That's been in the lax community for long. Just like your hair when it flips out, they call that lettuce. Some flow-siding.
Well, I don't know. I think I started the revolution.
Cody, do you hear that?
Is that my
Ooh,
phone?
what's
I think
coming
that's
out?
Germ's dildo.
Oh, yeah. That's my dildo.
Let's compare our
AKA
feet
phone.
sizes.
Hey everybody!
Hey.
Welcome to the L-Town Project Podcast. I don't know if we addressed that
I
already.
said it once.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
It's alright.
They yelled at me.
Who yelled at you?
This week we have Cody, we have Ryan, we have myself, we have Tim, and then Jerm, and then we got the dogs.
Look.
This
By
is
the way,
fucking
I
me
got.
up. Look,
By the way,
I'm
I got
not,
those.
It's not doing.
This
It's
is
not
a
working.
delay.
It's broken.
Yeah.
That's
Either
a
way.
delay.
For my
That's-
feet tonight, I
There
have the
we
Nike,
go.
Nike high top socks. This is the right. It has an R on the side to let me know that it's my right foot.
To
Alright,
address
so
our new
now-
clientele, I just went ahead and brought flip flops.
Oh!
Easy removal.
That's a dirty
Yeah.
toe. Somebody's better suck that. And get
Is
it
it
clean.
toe?
I
Cody,
just,
why is there a
Oh, it
movie
is
on?
dirty.
I just went straight raw.
Raw. He's going
dog.
raw dog. I'm gonna save that for a little later.
I did not wear flip flops.
I'm gonna get them toes out, baby. You're
Think
gonna
of
suck
me.
that toe.
So I wore.
I have feet that look like
Flip
the
flops
Hobbit.
are a atrocity.
Yeah.
Okay,
Really?
So we'll address that as well. That's what we're doing right now. We got kind of picked up by some people that were interested in feet from one of our videos, which is awesome. I mean, like that's pretty cool.
We're
love
the
feet.
stars. We're the stars of the show, by the way.
See, there you go. We have both of them. You can't really see the one guy's face, but he's
I'll
here.
take autographs.
And then,
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'll be sucking toes tonight, boy, for all you.
Hey,
Is there a
Cody,
movie
turn
on
this
that?
volume all the way down.
You
If you're
gotta
gonna watch
turn the
this.
Wait, why are we watching now? Mandy Moore is not hot. Are you kidding me?
Mandy
What?
Moore is hot.
What? Did she get hot?
No, don't. If it's
I
off,
wanna watch
if the
it
volume is
later.
off, I don't want to watch it.
Wow, Mandy Moore looks good now.
Dude, I don't want to watch
Fuck.
it at all. I want to do the
I'll
podcast.
keep it.
She can get plowed, bro.
We talked
All right.
for the background.
So, as Justin was saying before we got interrupted by that, we got picked up by a couple people. Google, what's the word for it? Google
God.
Trends.
Analytics.
Analytics revealed
YouTube,
why.
YouTube has analytics, and I was trying to figure out because I was looking. Oh, we did a stream and. We did a stream and someone flagged us and they said that there was copyright infringement because it was a clip of Overwatch that was my content. I just played the game and somebody was like, no, that wasn't him. That was
You can't
me."
play Overwatch because I play Overwatch.
But apparently I contacted the guy and it was his network because some of these streamers are with a bigger network and they run algorithms that just kind of like
They
try
just
and
want you to stop so
flag
they
stuff.
play only.
Well,
yeah.
they flag stuff because if I wasn't to dispute it, he would then claim
Cody,
any
that's
ad revenue that came from my video.
Yeah.
So I was looking at that, and when I was looking at that, I was like, "Holy shit! We have some of our videos have some more views than
Major
normal.
views.
More than 6.
Yeah, more than 6. More than 6, less than 1,000. And when I was looking into that, the analytics showed that we were getting views, and they were coming from a playlist. And we're on this playlist with a bunch of other podcasts, and then like some different. I guess I don't know if it's like rude to say like or improper. I don't know. Like,
Call it what it
some
is.
foot fetish videos as well.
Weird.
Well, I
Do
mean,
people
it's
get
not-
offended if you say that?
I don't know if you
call it
say.
foot
I mean, like
fetish?
is it wrong to say foot fetish? Because I mean, like they're fetish videos essentially.
I mean, yeah.
I think the foot fetish. Does this fall under the same aspect as the fart porn?
That's a fetish, right?
Just
Does-
a much
I
smaller.
like fart porn.
It's a
I mean,
very
does-
small community.
Does
I like
fetish
fucking
it.
just encompass a very narrow, small, pinpoint thing?
No, fetish
Is it-
is like butt stuff. Like,
nobody's-
seat stuff.
All right,
Nobody's
Anal
ever
is a
said that
fetish.
somebody.
If
Nobody's
If you
ever.
only fuck assholes and
It's
not vaginas,
Well,
you have an anus fetish.
You're
Alright,
probably
so
homosexual.
So
Alright.
Justin,
Yeah, if you're only fucking anus,
But if it's a
you're probably-
woman's butthole,
you're probably
like,
gay.
oh, I was gonna say a name drop.
But nobody's ever said that Justin has a big tit fetish.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
say
I
that's
have.
a fetish.
Well,
He's got a
You count it
fetish.
as a fetish, though?
He's
He's got
take
a
it-
fetish for big
She doesn't
tits.
care
Yeah.
what that butt looks like as long as she got big old knockers.
Yeah.
That's
or the
good.
rest
way-
of her, realistically.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's been times in the past where it was entirely based on the rack. Like, in
We're not
high
talking
school.
about Nordstrom's.
When
Yeah.
you're
Hey!
when you
Off the rack.
when you put the onus of importance on that thing, like
The
He meant,
them,
he meant anus.
them titties,
Anus.
that anus. Oh,
So how come fetish
she's got a
only
shitty
pertains to
personality.
sexual
But
things?
I like
What if you,
Asian
really
porn.
fucking like video games. You have a video game fetish?
Yes.
I've heard of people say that. I think
You
they
ever
said
put the
it in
vibrating
jest.
controller up your hoo-ha?
So I've thought about
No.
it. Justin posed the question: what's the difference between something normal and something that makes it like an offbeat fetish? And I think it's when, to me, it becomes a fetishized thing when it's not a so tits, ass,
So the
sexy
fetish,
body. That's
it, like,
all.
has to imply that it turns you on.
Yeah. But tits, ass, sexy body, those types of things, they all come from like an evolutionary bias. Like we like tits because I'm serious.
Life-giving.
Yeah, they're life giving.
No, they're
Yeah,
not.
give life to
I
my
don't care about
turds.
life. I don't care about kids.
At one point in time,
Bro,
that's,
when we
that's
were
how
monkeys-
everybody was getting
Monkeys
Nobody's
have
getting
red
paid-
asses
nobody's
so
getting
that they can
paid
They
attract
have
mates.
formula for that.
When we started walking upright, we grew asses on our fucking chests, so the dudes looked at the ladies. They're like, "Oh, look at that ass!" But up here,
Oh, that's what boob
come
is
on,
for?
man,
No.
read a fucking book.
I doubt it, but I mean,
Yeah,
I
well,
could be
it is.
convinced.
Hold on.
All right, Darwin.
Hold
calm
on. There's
down
two.
over there.
There's two definitions. A form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree or to a particular object, item of clothing, part of the body, etc. And then they also say that it could also be an inanimate object that's worshipped because of its magic powers, such as a talisman, a charm,
birthday cake.
an
Pretzel
amulet.
So good.
People have
That's
a,
why
like
Justin
a
hates
tree
his
So
fetish.
good. You want one?
Let me try one.
You should try one. I'm
It's a
gonna give him
birthday
one.
cake one.
This is
Yeah,
just,
I'm gonna give him one.
He's got this flips fetish.
yeah, give me a foot fetish.
People
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna
tree
come.
fetishes.
But okay, like
No,
like-
I don't want that.
if
Oh, God.
I want one.
Tim is obsessed with
Give
his
him
own
baby.
nipples.
You better eat before your dog does.
I'm
He's
good.
on a diet.
I can't tell if you can see it.
If Tim is
Oh
obsessed
my
with
god.
his ridiculously
Perky
protruding
nipples?
nipples,
And it's not because it's cold in
Hey, dude,
here.
mine get hard too, man.
Mine
Look
are
at that.
nipples.
Yeah, but mine are never not. Mine are
Mine
never
are
not
always
hard.
hard.
Mine
Mine
are
is always hard.
Perma hard.
I can't go out in public or I look
I
like
know.
an asshole.
I know. I
I
have to
just let it happen now, man.
white shirts.
I look like an asshole all the time in public.
I'll put like a Band-Aid over them if I have
That,
to.
I was thinking
Do
about
you
something
really?
like that.
You're
You're like
loud.
body shamed like that?
I don't know if you can.
I've
be
never
heard.
done it,
I don't
but
know if
I've
your
considered
laptop's
it.
blocking your mic or not.
No, it's not.
What?
Just trust him.
Oh, no, because if I do this.
Do you really? You're like body shamed like that? Okay. There's a mic check. We're good.
Mike, check.
So
I didn't want you to be talking the whole time and not be heard.
That's good. Cock, titty, cock. Look at that pup.
So let me ask. You're talking about your nipples, and you seem to be self-conscious
Those
of that.
flips are pretty nice.
I mean, right now I couldn't possibly care less, but if I'm like going to a job interview, yeah.
But they're gonna see you when you show up with these hard ass nipples. They're
How
like,
many
hey,
shirts do you wear
no,
on
it's
your
just
Weirdo
dress
with
shirt?
he
Your
showed up
nipples.
to this interview all calm, cool, and collected. Now he's here on his first day with rock hard nipples.
Your
No,
nipples. are
I mean
pretty
if
honest.
I wear a particular type of shirt, it's gonna show. It's
about-
not like I have to go far out of my way to not make my nipples.
What about
ridiculous.
electrical tape? You put electrical tape over it.
That would work fine.
Boom.
That's gonna hurt your nipple.
I
later.
handled it.
I don't know, man. You can put some like
They're resourceful.
baby oil in that motherfucker. It'll just slide right off.
Ugh. Yeah, but how are they gonna stay on if you got baby oil? all
Well,
over?
no, I'm saying it's. Oh, you're saying not the removal is gonna hurt.
Yeah, the removal's
But
gonna
just-
hurt. No,
but that's what
and
the
then when
baby
you
oil's
if
for.
you got a hair there, you better shave your nipples because if you get a
Yeah.
hair, you can go it's gonna be like all day. You're gonna be like
Yeah, that's true.
I
Boss,
used to,
nothing
I used to
ever
run into
orgasm.
the issue where I'd be on the treadmill or something, and the shirt would just rub up against my nips, and then have
That's
like
not
bloody
okay.
nips.
You did
What do
not
you
do
mean?
that.
What?
You did not have bloody nips, did you?
I did.
Why did
You
your
got
what
bloody
kind of
nips?
shirt are you wearing chainmail when you exercise?
Well, there was
You
the
got
one
bloody
time,
nips?
but no, I think it was because it was an older shirt.
It's called
and the,
runner's nips.
And the
People who run a lot get that.
Put some
the
chapstick on it.
From the friction.
when I was working out a lot,
Cut out the
I
nipple holes.
had that happen a couple times.
Dan,
I've
did
never-
You feel, did you feel like OD?
I put
You kept
band-aids
going?
over it. I just put band-aids over it.
You kept going though, like
yeah.
I've never. Why?
you should have done that. Just come out of the gym bleeding and be like, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
the man, dude. You look like the man then.
Well, I mean, I don't look like anything positive with walking out with bloody nipples and still being fat.
Yeah, but you lost a little bit.
Nobody's really
Lost
like.
like 20 pounds.
No one's
20
pumped about
pounds.
my struggle or like it's like look
Yeah.
look at that. Look
Look
at
at all this hard work
Look at
paying
those
off.
nipples.
Never seen my struggle under.
this guy looks like
Yeah.
a fucking wreck.
Oh my.
He's fat, he's sweating, and he's just got bloody nipples.
Yeah.
It means you're trying.
Christ.
Well, that's the
Christ,
thing.
dude.
Like you,
This old man's trying to find him.
you
Fucking...
could be like ripped and cut and walk out sweating from the gym. You're like, wow, that's what hard work pays. That's what hard work looks like. He's putting in the
Yeah.
effort. And then if
Yeah.
you're all fat walking out, you're like, Jesus, dude, you should go to the
doing?
hospital.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
You ever been at the gym and seen someone fall off the treadmill?
Yeah.
It scared me. Like
saw
I was
somebody fall off their bike
concerned
like
for
the
this
other
woman
day.
Dude,
because she
Justin?
fell right on her
Hold
face.
on.
Awesome.
What'd you say?
You see that guy fall off his bike at the at that red light the other day on the bike trail?
Oh, I missed
No.
You were right in front of me, dude. I was fucking dying. I can't. Where were we driving to?
Were we driving to go drop off or
Oh,
get my car?
drop your car off. And we're sitting at the light at aviation. That guy was sitting there
He's
and
probably
he
drunk
fell
as
off his
shit.
bike, and I was like spitting at him.
I fell off one time with Evie in the bike trailer.
Awesome.
was
And you
bad.
fell off.
I fell,
And she-
I
the
fell
trailer
all the way
tipped?
up.
She go-
The trailer tipped upside down, and she was hanging because she had the seatbelt on. Thank Christ. But the thing is completely upside down, and she's going, "Daddy!"
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You have to tell. I went over.
Does Val know that?
Oh yeah.
Well,
She does
definitely-
now.
She definitely knows now. Tim let me borrow Resident
Father.
Evil 7. I haven't played it yet, but I went over there yesterday to get it. Can you please tell me why Evie was having a meltdown?
So my parents bought this new house, a vacation house in West Virginia, and they needed some furniture, and we had a couch that we had no room for. So Nanny took the couch to West Virginia, and that was Evie's couch to jump off of and like suicide dive. And she was really upset. We haven't talked about this couch in months, but for some reason it got brought up yesterday, and she let my mom have it. My mom walked through the door.
Holy shit!
And Evie's all excited to see her. Oh, she's coming, she's coming. Mom opens the door. She goes, Nanny, I am so mad at you.
And then she just like Evie is like a thespian actress.
Oh, yeah, dude.
She just turns
Little
that shit
retard.
right on, and she just
And then
like
turns it right back off.
I know, and it was crazy because I was just like, "Hey, you gotta help me! You gotta help me put away this Play-Doh." And then she like kind of stops. She's like,
fuck
she
the
was-
Play-Doh.
well, she was kind of
That's
pissed
not
off
deal.
at me because she's like, "Just put it in the container." And I was like, "It's different colors, Evie. You mixed all the colors. I don't know which container to put it in. Can you show me?" She looked all kind of like upset about it. Like, I gotta show this retard how to fucking put Play-Doh away. But
I think Evie's a goldfish, is what you mean to say.
no, she. And then you told me
She
how
got
she got
sick.
upset
I don't feel
during
good about it.
Smurfs.
Need real food.
She
And-
did.
And as she
Dude,
started
fucking
to
need some fucking
like
McDonald's.
talk about what happened on Smurfs, you could kind of see it was fucking with her, and she
Mhm.
started to get kind of sad.
She
It
got,
was like, damn.
she wept at the end of Smurfs.
Dude, that's good though. That's
You know who
might
else
be
left?
like her first
Jesus.
time she had like empathy, which is awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
but
well,
then the couch fucked with her too.
That's
She-
the shortest sentence in the entire Bible.
What?
Jesus wept.
Oh yeah, I know.
you know, today
And Evie
I
wept. That
stubbed
would've
my
been
toe
shorter
really
than
bad.
Jesus wept.
Yeah.
And it just, as far as Evie being a little shit, I stubbed my toe really bad. And I mean, like, I was fucked up. I'm going, oh, God, oh.
Didn't die.
And Evie actually came over and was like, Daddy, here, I'll make it better. It was pretty goddamn
Did
sweet.
she give you a blueberry? You should show us on the dog. The raspberry.
No.
Showed Leia how to do a raspberry.
No.
I
She
So
doesn't
dare
like
you.
it.
at one
I
point in
don't
time,
know, dare
Cody
you.
Cody gave Leia a raspberry on her belly, And
She'll
she's
never
she'll never fully
Anytime I
trust
near her
him.
belly down, she like looks at me.
She goes,
and don't fucking
She'll cry and shit.
Poor Leia.
Like,
Leia went swimming today.
Everybody's always fucking with
She was in the
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Is that her
She did
first
some-
time in a pool?
No, they put her in.
they're in the
Well,
dirty ass pond
We put
before.
her. We put her in
Ew.
Justin's dirty ass pond before.
That's when I was in the pond.
Looking green,
I was
boy,
in the
green
pond.
pups.
I was in there
We put her in the
cleaning
pool
it.
today though, and I like
Justin's
held her.
pecker got
I
some
held her
shit in it
still,
now.
and she just swam stationary swimming. Good
You know that
exercise.
if you throw a newborn baby into water, they'll hold their breath and try and swim?
I feel like you're telling me that so that
So then you murder your newborn.
oh, let me hold.
Jerm told me this works. Thunk.
Dude, check this out. Check this out. This is a cute baby. Here we go. And then I just throw it down, and then it just sinks like a fucking rock.
Okay, she's gonna come up any minute now.
I'm not saying
It's
a
evolution.
newborn
Dude, your baby is lazy as fuck. It's supposed to swim. My boy Jerm, he told me that shit would happen.
I'm not saying the
Really?
baby's gonna Michael Phelps its way around the
You
pool.
totally
It's
just
a
said
it's
that.
supposed to be a little
No, I'm
salty.
saying-
You're like,
It's
that
gonna
motherfucker's gonna
wade.
fly all the way up, swim all the way up.
No, I'm not saying all
Oh,
that.
salt.
Jump
coriander.
up.
I'm saying
Do
that they
another
hold
lap.
their breath though.
Put one of them
Only
condoms on its
4.5?
head.
They
Do a
can't
little-
Sour.
can't
Yours is
hold their
supposed to
own
be salty.
bottle.
Yeah. That's
But
pretty
they're
good,
gonna
though.
keep their head above water.
I don't know who the fuck told you
I
that.
didn't
but
say that, but I'm saying they'll go underwater and hold their breath, dude.
Look at that shark.
So they'll go
flying.
underwater and fucking flail.
Yeah, they'll eventually drown, dude. Big deal. But I'm saying
I don't
for a
understand
little
it.
while
Saves
they'll
you a
hold
lot
their
of money in
breath.
the long run. Fuck that kid.
Except they go to fucking jail.
Nah, just be like it's an accident.
If
Bye.
if you got to the point where you already had the baby, you already put out so
Who's
much
gonna press
money at that
charges? The
point.
baby? The baby's dead.
Look at that.
The-
Somebody
shark.
turn this off. I'm trying so hard not to watch it.
Why?
I want to see this movie, but
This
I
isn't the one that I was thinking
This
about.
isn't even the movie. This is an old ass '90s movie with a fucking CGI ass shark.
no, it's not.
This
Oh, it's
isn't
in the
real
deep.
One. This isn't the good one. This
Yeah,
isn't
just-
the one that just
Well,
came
then why
out.
does it say 47 meters down, 2017?
Okay, well that's not the right
I don't
one.
understand.
Because
Your
because
fire
it's-
stick sucks.
No, it's,
What do you mean it sucks?
Someone put up this instead of the actual movie.
This
Yeah, to
is
fuck with people.
garbage.
All right, don't acknowledge that. Don't acknowledge that. We have to continue on. The pool. The dogs went in the pool. You guys got a pool. Good
I bombed
stuff.
5 beers underwater today.
Cody's,
Who bought that pool?
Kinda didn't really do
Cody and Ryan. That was the Cody and Ryan project.
How
Oh,
much
so
was-
what'd you do? Get under the pool, get under the water, and then have it? That's awesome.
He
No,
only
you-
successfully
You
did
take it
one.
and you put it up to your mouth, and then you go underwater and just.
Where
plug
is
it-
this pool?
And then it's right at the end of the garage. It's driveway. In
Huh?
front of the garage.
I thought you were talking about the pool at Ryan. Is that lightning?
It was
Yeah, it
like-
was.
I thought you were talking about the pool at Ryan's dad's house.
No,
How
they're-
much-
There's a
driveway.
fucking pool out back? Is
Yeah.
it like a?
No,
It's
dude, it's like a
above
baby
ground
pool,
pool.
but for like.
It's like 2.5
It's
feet
above
deep, 3 feet
ground
deep.
pool. It's
No,
like
it's
2,
4
3.
foot deep.
So it's one of those like blow
It's
up.
4 feet deep on one side and like 3 on the other.
Because the
Is it
fucking
inflatable?
No.
Did y'all just dig a hole in the ground
No,
and fill
it's
it with
right
the
on the
hose?
driveway.
It's on the
It's
driveway.
got metal. It's got metal poles.
I'm
It's,
coming swimming.
yeah, dude. I mean, bring
They
Evie.
put chlorine
Evie
into
will have
it.
fun because she's little enough where like
That's
it's
a
like
that's a full
probably
pool.
like up to her neck or whatever.
Yeah.
But like
Dude, Evie's like 5'8". She's tall as fuck.
She's tall fucking
it's
kid.
shorter. It's short enough for like me and Ryan can sit on the bottom of the pool and just get wasted or bong beers underwater.
That's true.
And it's like, hey man, it's 95 degrees. I've been playing ping pong for hours. Let's hop in the pool real quick. and
I
cool
have
off.
never
Yeah.
bonged a beer underwater.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's,
First time
it's a
I saw it
unique
was today when he
experience.
did it.
It's a unique experience.
He's looking at this fire stick thing. You guys seen Moana yet?
You
No,
guys
but
wanna
I keep
watch
hearing that I
Snatch?
should.
No.
Dude, pretty good.
Oh man, Amy Schumer is so funny.
You're a
Kill
piece
yourself.
of shit.
She steals jokes. Let's watch 50 Shades Darker and get horny.
Oh, horny boy.
That'll do it
That
for
was
me.
one now.
Is that the? They came out with a new 50 Shades of Dark.
I think
it's
there's
the
a third
second-
one coming out. Is there a third
second
one
book,
coming out?
And there's the third one, and that's the 50 Shades Darkest, and the.
Do they make money off these movies?
There's
a black
John
guy.
Wick too.
Did
yeah.
you?
Dude, John Wick 2, put that shit on.
Hold on, don't put that on because we can't listen
Let's
to
watch
it.
Rock Doll.
You don't have to. That's a
I
visual
don't-
experience.
I haven't seen it yet. I don't want to. I don't want to watch it without actually hearing
That's
it
what
for
I'm
the
saying.
first time.
What?
Like, how's that confusing?
We're
Why?
gonna put on Rock
The
Doll.
story doesn't matter. He does John Wick shit.
What?
Where the fuck are the bowls?
Dude, it's like watching a kung fu, like a Chinese kung fu movie.
Oh,
It does
dude.
not matter what they're
Well,
saying.
that's because they're
Yeah,
speaking
yes,
in
it does.
Chinese.
It does
That's not
matter.
true. What about?
Dude, let me give you the story of John Wick.
What's
No,
the
no,
kung fu
fucking-
movie where the
I
guy
already
like
heard
punches through?
Kung Fu Furry?
You guys One Punch Man.
Is that where he like punches through the guy? It's like the kung fu comedy.
Kung
Enter
Fu
the
Hustle.
Fist.
Kung
Isn't
Fu
it?
Hustle.
No,
yeah.
it's Kung
No.
Kung
Yeah.
Pao.
Compound twist.
No, I
It's-
think it's Kung Fu
It's
Hustle.
something about
Enter the fist.
Enter the Fist is what I said.
Compound enter the
Enter
fist.
the Fist.
Yeah.
Ryan's like, oh, I got it.
Where it's the guy has
Buttery flaky
the
crust.
mouth on his tongue. He goes. That one.
Yeah, they have like the guy that played the guitars. Like,
Mhm.
tring, tring. Yeah.
It's really funny. That movie is got lost on me the first time I saw it. I was like, I don't like
I
this.
was in another world when I watched that.
It's a good call.
Okay, so what we were talking about the pool.
Suicide.
We were talking about
No.
fetishes. Does anybody
We're talking
have
about
any
suicide?
fetishes they want to talk about?
No, because apparently mine's not a fetish.
Big titties.
Tits are a
I
fetish.
feel like that's a big enough
That's all you
community.
care about is
You
tits.
can't be
Hold on.
like, no,
Hold
what
on.
if you're like, I
Don't
really
care
like
about
vaginal
tits.
sex?
Hold on.
That's
I
not
have
a
the
fucking
talking-
fetish. That's called
I want
sex.
the talking stick real quick.
It sounds
I
like
think the-
hipsters though. It's like you like tits. That's too
I think
mainstream.
that I think
Let
big
me ask
titties
you.
is like a
Stop with that.
What's
please.
the
you
limit?
could be like a big titty enthusiast. Like not that many people are like feet is out of the ordinary.
What's the limit? Like how big is too big?
for tits?
Yeah.
No, never.
I-
Now,
Don't
for
ask me.
investigation,
That ain't, I ain't the guy to
Is
ask.
there like if some
no,
girl
like a
is
girl
like
could
this,
be dragging herself
Like,
by
I'm
her tits, and
serious,
JK
like,
would be like, "Here, let me help
we're
you."
talking like
I'd
insane
help.
amount of titties.
I'd help out, but I mean like that's
That's about it.
to the point where there's a shelving unit and I gotta like help her hold it up and she's like
Fucking
having-
wheelbarrow.
Is that
Yeah.
just like a life you want to live?
No. I don't want that life where it becomes like a handicap. Kind of like when I got the penile reduction. Like I didn't the wheelbarrow and everything.
That's a good call. I was
Uh,
just curious what the limit was.
I think, according to Google's definition, if it becomes an obsession, then it's a fetish. So I don't think it's an obsession.
I like big tits and I cannot lie.
Yeah, I don't call it a fetish. I don't even call somebody that is like, hey, she's got nice feet. So what's for dinner? I don't think that's a fetish. I think you
I don't
have
know,
to
man.
obsess over it.
So what about a foot job? If you want,
I don't think
we're
that
in
makes
a
it a
feet.
fetish.
Have you ever had a foot job?
No.
You don't
You
sound
did?
very.
I've given them.
What?
Like you put a toe in a veg?
No, I
No,
thought
he
a
put
toe
his-
job
he
was
wrapped his-
sucking toes.
No,
Oh.
a foot job.
Oh, you nasty! Ugh.
You must be married because you don't jerk off enough. What the fuck?
So hold on. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think that translates right.
I don't think that does either.
I don't
What's
know.
wrong with sucking a girl's toe?
No,
No,
nothing.
a foot job is
Glad
like
that you're on my
a
side.
foot job is when you take your feet and you jerk the guy off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how you're like, I've given one.
That's
before.
why I asked.
I've been
Wait,
okay.
so-
No. Let me.
Go ahead.
So I've been sitting in like a couch with a lady. Like I'm me. Justin be the lady, and I'll be putting my
Why are we
feet
so
up.
far away?
You put your toe up.
Because
Why can't I be
because
the
we're like
lady?
in high school.
Oh.
You put your toe up a girl's pussy.
Yeah, I
Hold
just
on.
used to be rubbing up on them for a little bit, and they were rubbing up on me with their foot, and then
like
it
some
turned
big
into like
banging
banging or whatever.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, wait a second.
Why
Wait a
is that
second.
weird?
It's foreplay.
What
I
if-
mean, if your toe goes in a vagina, that's
Just
weird.
put your tongue in it.
I put a toe in a vagina just once. I want to know what a toe felt like in a vagina.
how'd she deal with that?
I
Was she
said
on the
she-
floor? Did you kick her?
I said she was lukewarm on the
You kicked her,
situation.
and she's like, that was unacceptable.
She's
as
like,
fuck.
I'll take a finger or a tongue any day of the week, but a toe, not
then-
my speed. I'm like, no,
With
I'm
your
on the same page.
Fucking athlete's foot in her vagina.
And then you were like,
I got athlete's
you're like,
cunt.
no. Jerm was like, no, I hear you, but boop.
Yeah, I gotta get
I just want to do this, and I don't care how you feel about it. Big toe.
You know what I like doing, but not in a sexual way? Touching girls' belly buttons.
Well, I used to like that when I was younger, but then I moved on to anuses.
Once I realized it wasn't a vagina, I was like, oh, I
Well,
should
the butt
stop
is.
that.
It kind of looks like a
part
belly
of,
button,
part
but
of
it's
me
more
just
wrinkly.
like
I
when
like
I'm
that.
like when I'm like spooning or something, I just put my finger right in their belly button, go boop, and just leave it there. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Mind your business."
They probably don't care for that. Right?
No, not at all.
I'd assume that they
not
don't
a
really care.
fucking one of them likes it.
It's a
See,
weird feeling.
It's
I have
very invasive.
I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I have a musical belly button. I can play.
Oh, God.
I can play the belly button.
I can too. I can
Can
play
you?
my neck.
You want to
Have you
start?
seen that?
You want to start a belly button
Listen,
band?
come on.
Let's hear it.
Cody, can you hold the mic up to my neck real quick for me?
I'm gonna get grossed out. I'm gonna throw up.
Hold it to your.
It's been a while since I've done this.
I mean, I gotta bust my gut out to do it. But
Shit.
Dude,
Our foot.
God
fetish,
damn it.
Our foot fetish community is leaving us.
God, I used to be able to fart with my neck. I guess I'm not fat enough anymore. Yeah, I
I'm
used to be
gonna
able
hold
to.
the mic up here.
Hold on.
I can't. I can do.
Cody, one day we want to see if we can hear
It's
each
not
other
even a
beating off.
beat. Cut it out.
Tim,
It just looks like
Tim,
gross.
Tim.
Little
Tim, what?
Make him stop.
Fucking. One day we wanted to find out
How
if
do you do
Cody's
that?
Cherokee's gonna hear Cody
can't-
beating off one night.
Can't do that
So
anymore.
Cody goes in his room and he starts going like this. I'm like, yeah, you can definitely hear that. So like when they beat off, they can hear each other through the walls.
Ugh.
Well, no, all
Dude, I can do it.
All you'll hear is the
I can't do it.
flashlight. Dorothy.
You got a flashlight?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, they're so sweet.
What the fuck?
Dude,
I felt the.
I
air.
Why can't I?
You made a flashlight.
Why can't I fucking fart in my armpit anymore? When I was a little kid,
Are
I
you
could
wearing
do it.
deodorant?
No.
What is
Ooh.
this?
I
Me
just,
neither.
I just
Cody,
got out of
let
the
me ask
shower.
you- Let me ask you a
Stop
question.
playing in there.
What?
How often you blow out a flashlight?
What do you mean blow it out?
Like you just it's
Wash it
gone,
out?
but you can't use it anymore.
Dude, he
I don't
keeps
know,
his
I've never
cum
done
in there.
that.
He doesn't clean it out.
I've never
Why do
changed
you
the
know
sleeve.
that about him?
You've never
Dude,
changed the
because
sleeve?
I
I've
was
never
helping this
changed the
motherfucker
sleeve.
move, and he went like that, and it squirted all over his bed.
Yeah, pour it out.
Everywhere, cum.
Because I hadn't
And he's
been
like,
home.
no, it's lube.
So, like, I hadn't been home
I'm
in
gonna
like
throw
2
up.
weeks.
It's so good.
I hadn't been home.
I had to leave his room. I was like, "Ugh."
I hadn't been.
Like,
I hadn't been
so bad.
home in
It was
like
so
2 weeks,
bad.
and I was like, I haven't fucking cleaned this thing, and I picked up, and I was like, I wonder how bad it is.
Went
I opened
everywhere.
it, and it just like
Ew.
poured out.
Is
all
it
over
that
the bed.
difficult to clean that you can't clean it every
I hadn't
time?
been
He's
home.
lazy.
You don't need to be. You clean
Clean
it out
it
as soon as
afterwards,
you're
yeah.
finished.
Pretty much as
No,
soon as you're done.
I don't. do
Ew.
I do. But I don't use it anymore really. I got sick of mine ripping.
that.
What?
Ripping.
Your dick ain't that big.
It's just wide.
You
It's
gotta-
like turning this mech mod sideways.
Germ has a
You got it
really short but extra long.
You gotta use lube.
Yeah, I do.
What kind? Oil
Like-
based or water based?
I'm gonna
I
guess
don't know. What's the
oil-based.
spit called?
Yeah, what's the human spit?
Yeah, that's
Or-
why.
Oh, well, mine blow it.
No, you're supposed to use water-based lubricant.
Yeah, if you use oil based, it'll ruin the material.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Because
that.
it dries
So
it
like
out.
Astroglide, so then you could use it on your dong and on your anus.
Definitely
Hey.
thought you just said it on your dog.
Speaking of on your anus, does this motherfucker got a spinner?
fucking A.
Like it's no big
Yeah!
deal, just casually
I
bust
got a
out
spinner too, man.
Check me out, B.
Everybody's
You see some little girl almost choked to death on one?
That's
You
what I
see a
took
kid,
it from.
a kid in
Ooh,
Connecticut
ooh, ooh.
killed
Oh
himself.
my god,
Because they're
Leia!
playing this new game where you choke yourself out until you get lightheaded. Like
Oh, I
that's a
have
game
heard
kids
about
are
it. Let's
playing.
do it. Let's do that. You have to like bend over and
And they like choke each other until like they get lightheaded because you kind of get like that high feeling.
autoerotic
Yeah.
Well, this
asphyxiation.
motherfucker like took it to the next level and just killed himself. And they had to send out a letter to the parents like, your kids are choking each other. Like, don't let them do that. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's what.
I always wonder about the communities in
Dude.
which they have to send out an email or a letter with the kids because one of their classmates killed themselves while trying to jerk off.
I hope my
with
kid's
the
not
thing
that
around their neck.
Hey, just ask anybody from Severna Park. Those kids knock each other off left and right.
Yep.
Yeah.
They knock each other off.
Yeah, they just kill themselves
Oh.
bi-monthly.
Yeah. With the jerking off?
With everything.
Really?
Yep, Severna Park.
A bunch of rich white kids and all
They
their
are.
and all their problems.
Yeah.
Um.
Because Daddy wasn't there.
But,
Take me to the fair.
what was I gonna say? That's how. What's the word I'm looking for?
Didn't care.
Natural selection's supposed to work. Though.
I think for Daisy,
If you're the type of person that dies 'cause you choke on a spinner, you weren't meant to reproduce. That's the thing. We're getting you out of the fucking gene pool. I'm not trying to be
Ryan, put your
rude.
toes up in those
Anything
videos.
to people that have accidents. If you're the type of person that threw your baby in the pool to see if it could swim, you weren't supposed to have that baby.
I think Jerm must have been
What was it
reading.
somebody told you to do it?
Jerm must have been reading the Darwin subreddit lately or something. That's now the
Said you
third
liked
time that
Reddit.
he's
Reference Darwin.
evolution or some such.
I talk about Darwin a lot, dude. You just don't listen.
I don't know. Have you ever heard him talk about it before? Because I mean, I haven't.
I haven't heard him talk about anything. Dream is just a piece of shit.
Now,
Go fuck yourself, Mittens.
I haven't heard that in a while.
He
Only-
saves it for special occasions.
I only call him when he really deserves it. And really packs a punch. Hey.
okay, so that was an accidental suicide. Well,
It's-
wait, no, that was an accidental death.
Oh,
Those
what's the
people-
guy?
Those people choking
How
themselves.
do you know it's accidental?
Well, I mean, it sounds like they were playing a game where they choked themselves out to get lightheaded because I guess they can't afford drugs or they couldn't find anything to huff. So they were like, let's do that. And they died.
Would you call it
So-
Aaron Hernandezing yourself? Who killed himself? Chris
Stole your joke.
Chris
Did
Patel.
You hear that?
Cornell.
Did you just see Chris steal your
Chris
joke?
So Chris
I did do that.
Cornell,
Damn,
He's looking at
boy.
Pornhub on his phone. He don't care.
Why?
No.
What's up? Are you done?
Yeah.
Why?
I've been done.
What happened?
Nothing. We got Amy Schumer over here stealing jokes. I watched like a 25-minute skit of Amy Schumer the other day stealing people's jokes, and this bitch had the audacity to go on Ellen DeGeneres' show, stole her joke, and then told it on her show
To Ellen.
to Ellen. And then Ellen, like, it was like about, Ellen was like talking about it as like, she was like doing this stand-up bit from like 94 or something, like 95. Talking about eating popcorn and like how like when you're eating popcorn at the movie theater, you start out and you're like 1 or 2 pieces of popcorn and like you're being all polite, and then it gets to the end and you're just like stuffing your face with popcorn. Amy Schumer goes on her show, tells the exact same joke, and she's like, "Do you like popcorn, Ellen?" And Ellen's like, "Yeah, I eat it exactly like that." Like she didn't call
I
her
think that
out
was
like
a joke,
directly,
like,
but
that
she
was
like
supposed
said
to
it
be
like
set
down
up.
low, like, "I know you stole my joke." But for anybody who's a fan of stand-up comedy, you guys should check out Bill Burr's Philadelphia rant.
Yeah.
Do you hear this?
That
I really like that.
is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
So
Have you just seen it?
Yeah.
Hold on, the backstory behind it.
It's like 3 years old. It's awesome though.
I had never seen it before, and it's literally the greatest moment in stand-up comedy I've ever seen in
Hey,
my
but
entire
Cody,
life.
it's
Why
3
does
years
it
old.
I'll
I'll
challenge
Doesn't
that
matter.
and say
So, because people from Philadelphia are terrible people,
Yeah.
and he went to this show, and they booed every act that had gone so far. They booed them off stage, and they would just
Some
quit.
were like comic legends.
Yeah, and they would just quit and walk off stage. So Bill Burr comes out and he's like 40 minutes into his skit, his hour-long set. And they start booing him. And then all of a sudden he just stops and he's like, "Fuck all you motherfuckers. Fuck all you guys. I got 13 minutes left in my set. I'm just going to tear you to bits." So he just starts going off like, I hope, he's like, Donovan McNabb, he's like, "I hope he broke both of his legs. You guys go 0-16. You won the
Yeah.
bridge having motherfuckers."
one bridge
He said,
motherfuckers is when I lost it.
my favorite part is when he says, "The terrorists would never bomb you because nobody gives a fuck about you and you're all pieces of shit." He's like, "I just want to shoot everybody in this goddamn building. Watch the janitors come in here and clean up all 3 pounds of brain matter in this whole goddamn auditorium."
He's
Dude,
like-
but they're losing it the entire time.
So, like, they booed everybody, and at the end of it, when he's done, like, finally, like, he got a standing ovation, like, because they fucking booed the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone walked off, and he was like, "Fuck you guys, like, I'm giving it to you."
Yeah.
He's like, "You,
He's like,
I'm
this
fucking-
is what you wanted.
Yeah.
This is exactly what
you
you
better
down
fuck."
the minute,
He
too.
said, he was like, "You better believe I'm selling my goddamn CDs
Yeah.
out in the lobby after this." And he's like, "The only way I'm gonna sell them to you is you let me throw them at your stupid fucking face."
What was really great is he'd be like, when's the last time your fucking team won any sports? There's a bunch of fucking assholes. And then he'd be like, 4 minutes. And then he would just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
going
Count
on.
down
And then
every
he would be
minute.
like, 3 minutes.
Hey, what's your Wi-Fi password here?
It's really long.
It's,
Is it alphanumeric?
It's 1 2 fuck you.
Really?
Use the go over to the.
Hold on, I
router.
have it. I have it. On
I
my
only
notes.
I only wanted to look something up because I'm not getting good signal.
Well,
So look up
we use a lot.
Bert.
of-
I can't
It's-
say
are
his
you
last
ready?
name.
Are you ready?
This is the
Bob?
greatest moment in.
Don't say it.
No, I got it. It's fine. Look up a joke called "The Machine" by Bert Kreischer. Oh, that's long. I'll get it later. I get it for the
That's
next
what she
time. By Bert Kreischer. Kreischner.
Oh, Jerm played this for me.
Fuck you.
It's great, man. Shit is awesome. You
Eat
should
shit,
all
dude.
listen to
It's
it.
what?
It's one of the best skits in comedy. And I don't really particularly like his entire body of work. He's the guy that did that History Channel show, Bert the Explorer, or Travel Channel. Just made me kill myself.
What's wrong?
Oh no! You guys are fat pups.
Also,
You used to weigh above 300 pounds. You can't call somebody fat.
Tracy Morgan just had a new special come out. I guess on the 16th. I haven't seen.
I
it
haven't
yet.
seen it yet either. I watched
Looks good.
I watched Norm Macdonald's last night, and I wasn't really impressed.
I mean, Norm Macdonald's very dry. It's super dry. It's not like you can't watch You can't watch
watch it
Dave
high as balls.
Chappelle and be like, holy shit,
Well,
like, this is a fucking 10 out of 10 performance.
I've known
and then
most
seeing
of his-
Norm Macdonald.
I mean, I followed him
still
on
haven't
Saturday
seen
Night
the new
Live and
Netflix
like some of his
Dave
big
Chappelle.
movies, and it's
You're
just,
missing out.
he was funny in that. I didn't
Yeah.
listen. It was like great.
It was lower energy, less.
Well, his voice is very low energy too.
Well, yeah.
But Dirty Work, that's a great movie.
Dirty Work is hilarious.
So, speaking of
Don't look
television
at
and things like that, you were going to talk about shows that got canceled?
Yeah.
What's getting canceled?
Okay.
L-Town Project podcast.
Daddy.
Dude, you know what'd be the ultimate prank? JK never really puts these out. He never publishes them. He just links us fake photoshopped YouTube stats. Like no real podcast. It's just a ruse.
350
These
views.
cameras
Remember I
don't
told
work.
you guys we got 350 views? You were so excited.
I got those Chinamen back in China to click farm that shit.
How many videos did we get?
Hold on.
That's not racist. It's true.
Hold
They
on, do
do
you want
it.
me to go through this list? It was
Yeah.
last week. Last
I'm
week
about to
we were
look
gonna have the podcast. Things happened, and so last week they came out. All the networks came out and they do their thing where they're like, these are getting renewed. These are getting picked up for fall. I'm gonna run down the list. A lot of these I don't really fucking know. ABC. If I don't say it here and you watch something on ABC, assume it got renewed because I'm not gonna read the renewals. American Crime didn't
I don't
watch
know what that is.
Never heard of it.
The Catch,
Never heard of it.
Conviction,
Never heard
Dr.
of it.
Ken,
Never heard of it.
Imaginary Mary.
Never heard of it.
Oh, Last Man
Heard of
Standing.
it tonight.
Last Man Standing was the Tim Allen show, and that was a controversial cancellation because they had really good ratings, but it was a very
No way.
it was a very
What is
it?
it?
Conservative show on a
Well, I
network
wanna
that
eat
is
those.
very conservative.
You guys playing 2 Xboxes?
Yeah. Notorious, The Real
Never heard of it.
O'Neills,
Never heard of it.
Secrets and
Never
Lies,
heard
Time
of it.
After Time.
Never heard of it.
I
Yeah,
know
most
Secrets
of
and
these I haven't
Lies.
fucking heard of anyway. Okay, Two Broke Girls usually
I was gonna say I heard of that.
runs with like The Big Bang Theory on CBS.
Uh-huh.
That got canceled. The rest of these are on CBS. Brain Dead, Criminal Minds, Beyond Borders, Doubt,
That one dude proposed to his husband. They're engaged now.
The Great Indoors,
Big Bang Theory.
The Odd Couple, like the revamp, Pure Genius, and Training Day. Did you know they made a fucking TV show out of Training Day?
What the
It's
fuck?
that Training Day?
Out of like
Yeah.
the Denzel movie.
Hey, guess what? Got fucking canceled.
Out of the Denzel movie.
Yeah, they made it based off of that. And then The Odd Couple was a revamp or redo or whatever. Fuck.
Reimagining.
I watched a really good
Yeah.
new game show called The Wall.
Hold on one sec.
It's like Plinko.
The CW canceled Frequency,
Nope.
No Tomorrow,
That's ironic.
Rain,
Nope.
and The Vampire Diaries.
Maybe.
I've heard of
I
that.
know the
one.
Vampire
All right,
Diaries. My sister
Fox.
watches it.
Gotham
Fox-
got canceled or
No,
renewed?
renewed.
Oh.
Fox canceled APB,
Nope.
which is supposed to be like their futuristic cop show or some shit. Making History,
Nope.
Pitch,
Nope.
Rosewood,
Maybe.
Scream Queens, which
Yes.
I was excited about the first season. Then it came out and it was a shit show. It was kind of like Glee,
Yeah, it was
Glee and
terrible.
American Horror Story kind of were hanging out together.
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow
That was a
got
good
canceled.
movie.
Sleepy Hollow, the
That's been coming out
series.
for a long time.
The
hasn't it?
series Sleepy Hollow I actually liked it,
I've
and
never
I mean
seen
you
it.
can go check that out. It's a pretty good series.
Sleepy Dickies.
But it got into this issue where they kept moving the time slot. Like if you want to keep a series, you got to keep that time slot. Like South Park. South Park has stayed consistent because it's been Wednesday, all the way
10:30.
from
Yeah.
all the way from back when
it has to
Nintendo
because it's a
64.
late night. Yeah.
Back Nintendo 64. If you play that, you
Yeah.
play any of the South Park games, they advertise the time.
Wednesday, 10
No
o'clock.
kidding.
And it's the
Yeah.
same fucking thing still, all these years later.
You want to talk about
Son of
Arrested-
Zorn got canceled too, which was the animated show.
I don't know that one.
That one's
Arrested
terrible.
Development
Cody
is what they
farted.
learned. Their time slot switched around a lot, and that's like
It killed
basically it killed them, and
Yeah.
they're a cult classic.
Yeah.
People love Arrested Development. It's
And
been
they're
watched.
coming back for another season, and they've acknowledged the problem with the last season that came to Netflix, which was it felt very separated because they could only get certain
Its format.
certain actors on certain days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh really?
So
like
what-
Tobias Funke?
So if you watch that season on Netflix, the Netflix season, it seems very separated. The family isn't interacting a whole lot.
Yeah, it's
And so
very
they-
compartmentalized.
Yes, they acknowledged that in the ad, and they were like, "We got them all together and captured in one place." You know. But hold on, I got NBC, and I think we're done. NBC canceled The Blacklist.
Wow.
Really?
Emerald City got
Why
canceled.
did it get Why would they cancel the Blacklist?
I think just because it ran its course, I guess.
Yeah,
And
that's what I feel.
They
like.
they bounced Blacklist a lot, but yeah,
I
Blacklist
don't-
itself kind of.
Did you like the Blacklist?
I like the Blacklist, but it got to a point where it was kind of I knew what was going on.
I was in a
Um,
bodega once.
And then
With a
Powerless,
man
which
named
was
Max.
DC's show about. It was like an insurance company or something in the DC universe.
What?
An insurance company in the DC.
It was supposed to be like The Office, but in the DC universe.
Okay.
That sounds.
Do you know what
Yeah.
Netflix show got canceled?
Which one?
13 Reasons Why, because the main character kills herself at the end.
Oh, so that was the cancellation.
Yeah,
They
no,
just-
that's a fucked up joke. But that show fucking sucks, by the way.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Don't
watch it. It's bad.
And then Grimm ended its run.
Really? Grimm's over?
Grimm ended.
I liked
Bones.
Grimm for a
Bones
couple
ended.
seasons.
I like
One-
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen's the dank boy.
Hell's Kitchen is funny as shit. Because those motherfuckers, they're all like the guy who won last season got busted in a goddamn heroin deal after he won.
Why can't they just make more of good shows and less of shitty shows? Like all this stuff that I've never heard of. Why can't we just get like 20 seasons of Sherlock?
Was Sherlock good?
Yeah, and that
Yeah,
will
really
and
good.
that will equal like 12 episodes.
Yeah, fair.
Because it's like 3 episode seasons or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
3 episode seasons.
Well, they're hour-and-a-half long.
Ew,
episodes.
where's Daisy?
It's all this.
She got
It's
that
all this
fish-
here. Both
Wait,
sides.
really?
Yeah.
They both stink?
It's all Justin.
No.
Tim can't stand it anymore. He's gonna look up.
That's
really disgusting.
It's bad.
Tim, well, you
is it
can't
really
get
bad?
off. You can't go off camera, Tim, because it's not
I'll
allowed.
stand back here then.
Wow.
Oh!
Tim, I think it's you.
Whoa!
So
Really?
That's
Is
a
that
bad pup!
I'm gonna move and take the dogs with me, and then you guys sit here and discuss something while I clean.
It's
Do they really smell that?
It's this one.
Oh.
why?
I don't know.
It
but
smells like
you
Daisy's
can
pussy.
check if you
You
want.
want to check?
You want to check?
Ew, no.
Is she leaking?
Ew!
No!
It was that one! I'm gonna throw up. That's a shit pup.
Smell that?
No! Get that ugly ass dog out of here.
What is that odor?
So, you're playing Overwatch right now. People can't see this on camera. Are you gonna watch the Overwatch League?
No.
Really? You're not like an esports student?
No.
He just plays.
I play
fair.
games and then I
Most
watch.
people aren't.
The only thing I really watch is like TV and pornog.
I did
Pornog
read this.
boy.
TV and pornog. In our age demographic of males age 18 to 30, more people in that demographic watch esports than watch
Regular
hockey,
sports.
baseball, and
Yeah, because everybody's too fucking
basketball.
soft these days. Everybody's just soft.
Now
fuck.
football still is still dominant out of those 5, but it's interesting to hear that esports is overtaking like the traditional top 4 sports.
One of my
Soft
managers
people
at
in this
work,
world.
she like talked to me. She's like, "You play video games, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "My son like doesn't like to play video games. He just likes to watch other people playing video games." I was like, "No, that's a thing. Like,
That's
don't."
totally normal.
She
so
was like
weird to
concerned
me.
about it, and I was like, "No,
Dude,
don't
but
worry about it. Like,
People
that's
that
a
don't
thing."
play football watch football. How's it weird?
No,
It's just a new thing though. That's the
Because
thing.
like you could play video games.
well, it's weird to
You
me
wouldn't be as
because I
good.
do enjoy playing sports, but not watching them.
Huh.
You don't like watching football?
Not even a little bit. I've tried, and I can't. I just can't do it. I can't sit down for 4 hours.
When's the last time you played sports like that?
Couple months. Played
Football?
basketball. No. I haven't played football since
I
was a
understand
kid.
what you're saying. It is a bit of a time sink, but you don't really watch TV like that. Do you?
Very, very little. There are a few. I'll watch Game of Thrones. I'll watch Walking Dead. But beyond that,
You
I
watch
don't.
Game of Thrones because it makes you horny.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, do you know they're coming out with
See.
5
No
Five.
response.
spin-off
response on
pilots?
that.
Somebody mentioned that. What is it? A characters spinoff?
Yeah.
No, it's
not
like the books, isn't it?
The details aren't really
Come
known.
on, Daisy.
It's Hodor.
But
Just
they're
holding
coming
the
up
door.
with
Hodor,
5
hold the
different
door.
spin-offs, and they're gonna whichever one does the best is the one that's gonna basically get the slot.
Some lady
Do the
at work
best.
told me I look
They
like
do
Ramsey.
pilots. They're going to
Okay.
put pilots together
She-
and thoughts and ideas as
She
far
told me
as
I look like
here's how the
Ramsey, so
season
stop
would run.
watching.
I used to be a pilot.
So you're gonna imagine. I mean, people's best guess is there's gonna be one about the crows.
Come here.
There would maybe be a spin-off of
The Wildlings?
the wild,
You
not
could do
necessarily the
that.
wildlings, but
Every
like,
time we watch,
the crows and wildlings
every
would go
time we
hand in
watched
hand.
Game of Thrones, we would always
Centralized
talk
around
afterwards.
Beyond the
That movie.
Wall. There would be one,
Game of
a
Thrones is
spin-off
first one.
of Beyond
Yeah,
the Narrow
it
Sea,
does.
or
That one's not gonna do well.
in the southern
Nah,
areas
'cause
of
nobody really
like
gave a shit about anything over there.
Marne. Is that what it's called?
I'm a horny boy.
What is Marn?
Where Oberyn, Ren, and them come from?
Dorn.
Dorn.
Hodor.
Dorn. Sorry, it's
Hodor.
been a while since I've watched or read the books, so it's really hard for me to like
I-
recall the names on.
I think a pretty much going from the Mad King's rule, like that, all the way up until the series. If they did a series with like
Like a prequel
where-
series.
yeah, where they were like, here we could do 1 or 2 seasons and just follow that, because I mean that shit's always interesting when they talk about.
I like
That
it.
how
Well,
Too.
the
that
material's already there. They've got.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Those books are good.
I hated the one that I read. Like I struggled to finish it.
Huh.
I read one of the Dunkin' Eggs, and it was.
The Dunkin' Eggs is written like a diary, though, right?
Well, I mean,
It's like all exposition.
no more so than like the POV of the characters in the
I
book.
like POV.
Yeah, I only read erotic
Just let
fiction.
it spin.
Erotic fiction is great.
It takes a long time.
How long does your spin for?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Mine goes for
90
10
seconds.
minutes.
We-
What?
yeah, we
Wow.
timed
Brass.
Ryan's.
Or copper. I think it's made of copper.
We timed Ryan's.
Fucking
Um,
great, dude.
We went for 10 minutes.
Anyway,
I love
what would be your ideal spin-off, Justin, for a Game of
Oh,
Thrones?
God.
I think that's.
Because
that-
I'm with it on the prequel stuff.
The prequel has all kinds of content, and they could also get away with, we're gonna do 1 or 2 seasons. It's gonna be really good, but we're not gonna drag it out. And I feel like any other of those storylines, they could really try and drag a whole shitload out of
Did you
it.
fart?
I really like the idea of the
Smells
Night's
hard.
Watch having a.
I like the Night's Watch idea. I also really
Got
like the
that
idea
beefy
of
boy.
leading up to Blackwater's Rebellion,
You know what else I could do is
a prequel type thing, or like an expanded universe.
What are the horse people called? The,
Fuck yeah,
the
dude.
Dothraki. I could get down with the Dothraki.
Dothraki.
spin-out.
Oh,
Spin-off.
and when you guys were talking about Overwatch, a couple things, they announced. So it was leaked, I guess, a week or 2 ago, because people were data mining one of the patches, and they saw things about the anniversary and that there was going to be a Game of the Year edition and everything. But this week it was actually announced that there's going to be a Game of the Year edition of Overwatch, and you get like crates with it and everything. And they're also going to have a free-to-play weekend, which is going to be next weekend. And they're going to start on the 23rd until June 12th or something. An event, kind of like the other events. They do a Christmas event, and you have Christmas-themed boxes. I think these are going to be anniversary boxes or some kind of shit with different skins.
Free to play. It's not a monthly fee to play, is it?
No. This
Okay.
is, you buy this and you're in. That's
Okay.
it. But for gold members, I think. Well, I don't know if it's for gold members or if it's for anybody, because it's for all different platforms. Any platform you want to play on. Next weekend, the 26th, 27th, 28th weekend, you can play for free and give it a shot, see if you like it, and then you have the opportunity to buy the Game of the Year edition.
Fuck me.
And you can fuck Ryan too.
If you want.
if
I
you
got
want to.
a couple games.
He's free to play next weekend as well.
I got a
Free to
couple
play
games.
this weekend, ladies.
Yeah, we're horny as fuck. Can
He's
somebody
free to
fuck me?
play, and he plays on all platforms. If you get what I mean.
Somebody eat my shit win.
All you
What was Tim
deserve is
gonna
my
say?
shit win.
I've got a couple games that I've just been sitting on for a long time that I just haven't
sit
found
on
the
my
time to
face?
play.
Like The Witcher?
How's it feel?
Well, no, The Witcher, I've still got some
Witcher's
left.
great.
I
How
haven't
have you
beat
not
it yet.
beat that yet?
I haven't beat The Witcher.
I
Witcher is a
don't have
fantastic
time
game.
to play. Like, I
Tell
mean,
your daughter to go play in traffic.
I really
give you some free fucking time, man.
Dude, Tim and fucking Evie are the people that sit on Hammond's Ferry Lane with signs, cop trap, speed trap ahead.
I feel
Evie's
like-
holding hers upside down like a artard.
I feel like if it's like Big Daddy when they go to the Central Park and they're tripping people.
Goddamn stick.
They're like,
100%.
It's more likely that Tim signs upside down and Evie's just like kind of like this fucking guy. Could you turn that shit upside down?
Oh, man.
First says I'm with the idiot.
My daddy's disabled.
I still haven't.
It's
I
like
think.
the homeless guy that takes their kid around to get money. She like walks around with my dad. Like she's like, my daddy's.
I'm gonna start Fallout 4 over. I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how far I
haven't
am.
beat
I haven't
Fallout
played it
4
in so
yet.
long that I don't remember anything.
I haven't beat Fallout 4. I got distracted by all the side quests, and then
Once
I
I
got
beat
to
it, I
a
was
point.
done with it.
Then I got to a point where I was like, I don't even know if I want to play the story anymore.
It's not Elder Scrolls, man.
Well,
Elder
and I've
Scrolls
also
is not
skipped. I never watched any of the cinematics. I skipped all of them.
Really?
And that's how I
I skipped the
usually.
conversations.
Good. Wow.
Well,
you just
yeah.
go right to the fucking, huh?
Yeah. A little less conversation.
See, I didn't
There's a
like.
lot of fucking in.
I didn't
Let's
like
conversation.
I didn't like Skyrim at all.
Wow.
There's a lot
I'm
of,
not a Skyrim guy, man.
There's
well,
a
you
lot
got-
of sex.
This is why. This is
like,
why you
I
guys,
know I
aren't
should like
satisfying
it.
unless
you guys
play
have
with other
shit
people.
palettes.
Shit gaming palettes.
That's awful. Everybody likes Skyrim.
I,
You
I,
like
know,
I
I
just
know that
wanna
I
play 'em
should
with
like
other
it.
people.
It just. No, I'm over the. Now, don't get me wrong. I could get sucked into an MMO again. I just choose not to. It,
Yeah.
You know.
I got a new laptop and
Right, look at this
I was
stuff.
downloading things on it and I was like, what am I gonna do? And then it was like, do you want
Tease,
to
you
download
dumb
WoW?
little
It's always on the,
It's
it's
like-
always in your mind.
It's like, just keep it on there.
Justin's
Who
gonna
knows?
play.
Who
WoW.
knows?
It can
Wow,
seriously
so
ruin my life. I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but
Nah, I got nothing going for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
man.
but you know,
But that's
like,
the perfect time
You
to
said
play
it,
WoW,
I
to be
was
honest.
thinking-
but if you got
That'd be
into it
shitty.
now,
No.
you would never like choose to go and you just waste away.
You know what
forever.
you should get into? Star Wars: Knights of the Old
Don't do
Republic.
No, I was trying to get. I'm trying to
You
get.
can play for free.
I'm trying to get into streaming again.
Streaming would be fun
Like-
for you, I think.
Just so that I mean, like, I need something. To
I
keep
told
my
him
mind
you
off.
I
should
can put
just
my
be,
feet on there.
You should just be a cam boy.
That's true.
They make a lot of money.
A cam boy.
a fat fetish guy.
Do the feet,
where
man.
ladies are. Well, actually, it's all gonna be men. That's all it ever is. They're the only ones that
Whatever,
pay for
dude.
sex.
I'll do it with you. I'm a
If you
horny
made a
boy.
lot of money, dude, you think of all the shit you could buy on Amazon. All you gotta do is show your beehole to people you don't know.
Yeah,
I would do it.
but you have a job, and I have
Okay.
a job. Maybe if I lose my job, then
If I
that's
didn't
where
have-
I'll go.
yeah.
I'll jump directly to cam whore. I'll show my beehole, and I'll be like, they'll be like, hey, I don't think this job's working out for you, and I was like, okay.
So, I'm
I
not
have to
gonna
go
name
to the
any
bathroom
names.
and take pictures of my butthole.
But I know a
Peace
person.
out, y'all.
I know a person that did this as their profession.
Yeah.
And
Was it a man?
No, it was a girl.
Oh, well, see, that's different.
Person I know.
She made $100 every 5 minutes on average.
I doubt it. That's what she told you.
No, well,
It's
because
believable, dude.
I'll tell you
I mean,
this.
she's it would only go in 20-minute things.
I have this
But
Overwatch.
still, she made
Well-
$400 in 20 minutes. She said she'd do it like once a week.
We watch this one streamer who plays Overwatch all the time. He's pretty good.
And then it's
He made
sometimes he shows
$666
sometimes he
in
shows
an
his
hour.
beehole.
He got $600 today. Just like within an hour, like donations. People just donating. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you donate that much money for.
What, to watch him play Overwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you could watch it either way, but this guy was like somebody donated to him. I don't understand when people. I mean, you get shout outs and stuff, and I guess maybe that's kind
What'd
of
he say,
appealing,
like,
but
Donate to my page every 5 minutes. Did he do that?
no, he didn't, Cody. He
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
I did that because I was trying to get donations for St. Jude. And I didn't know what else to say.
Children's Hospital. St. Jude is dead.
Oh, okay.
So
It's-
this girl,
it's different. Sorry.
does she have sex with people or does she just like wiggle around?
Well, I mean, she fucks herself, but
She dances like she's fucking herself.
she's dancing with herself.
Because I don't,
Dancing with
you know,
myself.
I know
Bad.
a guy who pays to watch those private webcam shows.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Nick.
He's
And-
a chatterbait.
Wait, is he really chatterbaiting?
He's a chatterbaiter.
He fucking loves chatterbait. He fuck
baits
every
the
time
chat.
he talks about it all the time.
What,
he does.
what is Chatterbait?
I think he's got an app on his phone too.
That's like a cam girl thing.
So Nick is a cam boy?
No, he
No.
pays to.
he
to
pays
cam.
for Strange. Don't let the name fool you.
And so you watch you or is this
You donate
You
tokens.
can donate tokens and you're like put your finger in your beehole
So
and
she'll
then
be
you
like-
donate and then they put their finger.
She'll
in
be
the
like 5 tokens to see me put my finger in my butthole, and then Nick will be like 1, 2,
Two,
3, 4, 5. 5 tokens. Let's see that butthole.
Keep the
And then
change
she
on
goes, and then he goes,
Jesus.
yeah.
What a terrible
Yeah.
existence.
What?
I just
Well, I mean the tokens don't actually. It's not like 5 quarters.
I was talking about Nick.
Why? If whatever anyone wants to do with their fucking money, it's like that's
No.
their own thing.
You're right. I have my
You bought a fucking fidget spinner.
I did. That's what I was about to say. I
So-
have my own but I don't know, like I mean, couldn't you just go buy a prostitute?
Well, that's
That's
highly
a whole
illegal.
nother
Don't pay
level.
for stream.
First off, that's illegal as shit. And then the other part of that is you get diseases. I mean, like you get, you know, who the fuck knows? Maybe you get killed, get stabbed or
You
some
can get a
shit.
disease if you fuck a hooker.
Only.
Yeah, dude, comic
You
you,
have
can get
The number
what's it
for
called?
urgent care.
No, but
Dude, you can get cooties.
yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Val that way.
That
She
could
was-
be a cam girl.
I
She
hope
was
she's
pretty
not-
awesome.
Mun.
She was pretty awesome last night. I was standing there
Whoa.
washing dishes.
Oh, where's this going?
Hey.
I was standing there washing dishes. She
You
came
should
up.
tell Val to be a cam girl.
No.
Why would you
not?
ever want your
could-
wife
you
to
could
do
suck
that?
your
money.
toes on cam, munch that
Oh,
ball.
Oh, I get
actually-
paid too.
Actually,
No.
yeah. Wait a second. There
Couples
are
get
couples that do it, and they get on there, and the guy usually looks like depressed as fuck, and he's like, come on, baby, let's.
Well, that's
fuck."
because they
Why'd
make
you gotta be
Dude,
Russian?
they always just
It's
sit in the
always like that.
background and
Yeah.
just like gently massage, jack
Yeah.
themselves off. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, and it looks like they're kind of like they got a keyboard in the bed with them, and you're kind of
Mhm.
like,
he's always the one that's typing.
yeah. He's typing, smoking cigarettes. He doesn't know. Like he just looks unhappy as shit. It's like I don't want to see the bouncer fuck this chick. Like what is going on here? And then I'm like, no. I'm gonna switch.
So Justin,
switch.
do you have a chatterbait? Because it sounds like you do.
What's a
No.
chatterbait?
But there are free cam sites and everything. You could, I mean, like, you don't need any account to see any of this. If you just Google for a couple minutes, you can find all this shit.
Do any of you guys have you guys videotaped yourself? Or not yourself, but do you have a
I
sex
videotaped
tape?
myself
Yeah,
jacking off
boy.
once.
I got
Sent
like
it to a
100 of
lady.
them.
Screech
You got
has got a
sex
sex tape of himself jerking
Dude,
off in the bathtub.
Every time I'm banging with my girlfriends, just so I remember if we ever
I
break
sneak,
up.
I sneak a
Sneak
camera.
while you're doing it from behind, man. Every
Yeah.
time. Boom.
I've done it.
Bop, 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 bop.
The last time I recorded anything
Was on my
about me
Lego
having
camera.
sex, it could probably be in a museum right now.
It's a decade
Yeah,
old.
my
in a different
fucking-
media
My
format.
Lego camera.
You know
So
what
when
I
I was
think.
a little kid, I got a Lego
How many
set.
times we have to hear the story?
I got
I've
a Lego.
never heard
I got
it.
a Lego set where you can make your own
Lego
Lego
Director's
movies.
set.
It was called like Lego Directors or something.
Yeah, it was a USB camera.
And I'm like, okay. I was like, I haven't used this in a while, so I hooked the computer into the laptop, and then it's a video, and it's JK's penis, and his girlfriend is sucking his dick. And I was like, what the fuck?
He was like, I hope Cody sees this boy.
no, I obviously didn't expect.
I
him
was a
to,
little kid.
Why would you do that?
I was like 10 years old.
He's watching Justin get his
Well,
and
fucking
I
little dick
see a
sucked.
fucking
because I
tiny
didn't
dick
know.
and huge balls,
Yeah.
and then his girlfriend's like, ah.
Whoa.
Dude, speaking of what's it called?
That BJ looked weak
Of
as
like
fuck.
weird,
Yeah, it was.
weird young that. I wanted to hear Ryan tell the story of showing people his butthole on not chat roulette, but
Xbox.
Everybody knows about that
Go
already.
Fish.
Everybody knows about that already. Oh shit! Oh, coming in hot.
Dude, I'm fucking playing Uno like Got any twos?
Dude, I fucking
Butthole.
Dude, I used to fucking look at my dick.
Oh my god, I remember. I come over to Justin's house and they just be in the basement. Ryan's fucking asshole is out.
Every
And
time
I didn't even
ready-
question it. I just walk in and was like, oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Dude, every time fucking somebody would walk down the stairs, I'd hear somebody coming home, like, shh, shh, be quiet. Everybody say hi to
Oh,
whoever it is.
yeah.
Hey, who's that? It's like, it's me. It's like, hey. And then I'm down there like fucking my asshole's out. Like, I'm like, yeah, look at my balls. I ain't give a fuck, man. I'll let them see my butthole.
And nothing.
Still-
I really am
remember-
uncomfortable with
nothing
the
else
times I've
matters.
seen your wiener.
You remember
Makes me mad.
me being all fucked up and going, hey, Tim, go like this.
So Tim had this ability where
bobble.
he'd get super fucked up, but he would keep his head up straight and just kind of bobble there for a bit.
You know that's when the vomit's coming, when this starts coming.
Dude, you're bobbling. Wobble, baby.
But,
wobble, baby. Wobble, baby. Wobble,
But
wobble.
I got
Just
I
pull
got
on it like a cigarette.
pictures of him from different angles with his mouth open and everything. And then the next day, I photoshopped a dick going in and out of his mouth as a GIF.
I got you.
And I thought that he had approval on what gets posted on his MySpace wall, but he did not. That shit went directly
Mommy
onto his
saw that.
wall. Family, friends, everybody saw. Dick in, dick out.
He did have the decency
I
to
did
be
call
like,
him
hey, Tim,
immediately,
you
like,
need to take care of
Hey,
this.
guy. So somebody might have put something on your page.
Why did
I
you
think
delete it?
I think it really, this story sort of really illustrates
'Cause it was
why
good.
Justin is one of my favorite people. He was telling a story where he went to the doctor's one day, and the doctor's talking to him and says, well, are you sexually active? And Justin says, I try to be. And it just really, you know, that's why I love that guy.
Dude, you know what really makes me mad about my doctor?
Be good.
Every time
Good
I go, he
Georgie.
asks me the same questions. Like at the end of the thing, like wrapping up, it's like doing the not preliminary, but like, all right, let's just do the rundown questions. Are you sexually active? I'm like, sometimes. He
He
goes,
goes, come on.
he goes, multiple partners. I'm like,
No.
nah.
As in more than
if
one?
you mean my left and right hand.
But he goes,
What if someone
He
watched? Does that count?
and then he always goes like this, and he kind of leans in and like, eyebrow up, men or women? I'm like, is this motherfucker asking me if I'm gay right now?
I
Like-
choose not to answer that.
And,
boy.
and
You
then
should have
Germ's,
just said, did you just assume
Germ's
my
gonna
gender?
get Germ's gonna get his record, and it's gonna have it has all of these like appointments and everything.
Gay
He's
question
like
mark.
appointment 36 still has admitted he's gay.
Oh, fuck, man.
Difficult.
His anus shows usage.
Gay asshole.
Did
This-
y'all get the finger
This
up
dude's
the butt
got the
with doctor
cleanest
yet?
asshole I've ever seen on a
Y'all
straight
burnt
guy.
something, right?
Something's going on.
Check this out.
Oh, that's a butt. Tim's head's right in the perfect spot. I
You
can't
see
see
my
it.
butthole?
It was like a
see my
fucking
ball?
eclipse. I couldn't see a thing.
All right,
That's
I want
a
some of that
butt.
that's
strawberry.
his butthole.
Oh, shit.
You want some of that strawberry butthole?
Yeah, this coil's burnt. I'm trying to
Okay,
burn.
that's what
I'm
it's
trying to
smelling
burn down all this fucking juice so I can replace it.
What's Oh man. Any other topics for tonight, Big JK? You want to make fun of Tim and his spinner? Because I'm
We-
down to make fun
We
of it.
addressed all of our actual topics that we wanted.
That's
over,
crazy.
which
Yeah.
is crazy for
Let's
us.
end the podcast tonight.
Well done.
and,
I'm a fart in the mic.
Well, we're
Let's
in
get in the bowl.
we're an hour in and we got 4 people watching right now. But
Holy shit!
Where is
Smash
our foot
record.
fetish community?
wait, did you want to talk about the cam stuff longer?
What camp stuff?
Do you think there's cams for just feet?
Oh no, dude. There's
barbecue
cams.
sauce
For,
on this thing.
there's cams for everything. Have you been on the cam sites?
I haven't. I've seen them. Yeah, I've been on them. I've been there. But I mean, I was just
Right,
looking.
dirty
I don't
bitch.
have an account.
Anymore?
No, if at any point in time, it would definitely be now where I have all the accounts, all the shady fucking.
I remember
Diddler
like when I was a
accounts
little
where I'm out
kid
there
when Tim
looking
got
at cams.
the Brazzers account. That shit
Oh,
was like
Which
hotcakes.
time? Shit, man.
The
Back-
whole town had it.
Back
Yeah.
when we were in high school.
I got one from Arnie once.
Back when we were in high school, what would
Oh,
happen
yeah.
was you would get a login and a site, and it would be like, "Hey guys, I got a Naughty America login. Here it is. Don't give it to anybody."
Everybody.
5 minutes later, there's like 30 different people logging into that fucking browsers.
We talked about this last week.
You know, none of
Oh,
mine
it's so good,
ever
it's so
got
good.
shut down.
Well, what I would
That's
do
a
is
goddamn miracle because I saw many of the things for the first time with your account. I was like 12 years old. I'm like,
Look
oh
at that
my
pussy
God.
wussies and dicky doos.
when we would get those, I would start up like 30 different downloads and just like because it's
Because
like
you know it's not gonna last
That's
long.
what it is.
time-
Cody,
the
get out
time
of here.
is
You got shit
now.
on your pants.
No, it's
Mhm.
dry, you dumb dumb.
Oh, I thought that
I
was
bought an
fucking
external hard
oh,
drive for porn.
sauce.
yeah, you have
No.
to.
I mean, I don't know
You
where
put
it
your
is
feet on my
now.
butt if they're cold.
No.
That was back when porn cost money.
Yeah.
Yeah, people still pay for porn. You believe that?
That's dumb, dude. That's hella dumb.
The only porn I would pay for at this point is
Snapchat.
well, but anyway, hold on, the parody porns.
Why would you pay for that?
Because I think it's funny, and I have them I have two in my collection.
They
and
are
they're
pretty
both
fun.
signed.
Dude, that one we watched, that Star Wars one, with
Yeah,
that
he
guy.
got-
That
you-
guy's fucking that girl for like an hour.
He-
It was
with
ridiculous.
With her purple.
Oh my
blue
god!
the
It
Star
looked
Wars?
like painful
Yeah.
after a while watching that. I was like, God, she's really getting
We
it.
watched that as we
She's-
were streaming.
Yeah, we had more viewers.
I
that
like the
night.
red one more than the blue. She was ready to get blue.
I like all of them. I tried to find it the other day when you guys were gone, but I couldn't.
Ultimate white cream.
Do all three of you live here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch.
I sleep
You
in the
fucking
garage
love
when
them,
they're
bro.
not when they don't
Yes.
notice though.
No.
No.
This is the sausage castle.
This is it.
Yo, this is the
This is
pad,
where I'm
bro.
at.
We have everything here. We don't even go to the bar barely anymore. We fucking.
You don't
hang out.
even
We
need
get
to
fucked
go
Why
up.
the
would
fucking
you?
bar.
Fuck, man.
We get fucked up here, like
This
for
Reinhardt
cheap.
sucks dick.
Yeah. So far, yeah.
He's garbage.
Who's Miss Reinhardt?
No,
No.
this Reinhardt. There's a guy, a tank on Cody's game. Cody's game's over in this direction.
Oh.
And
Ryan's
he
game's
is
in that
fucking
direction.
terrible.
I'm still paying attention though.
No, I know. I'm acknowledging what's going on here since we're talking about it. Yeah, Reinhardt's a tank, and that one was terrible. He was fucking charging at you when he should have just been swinging at you.
That girl's terrible too. She just fucking. That tracer just jumped into me. When I am the guy that has a big ass fucking sawed-off shotgun.
The game looks fun, but I'm just so bad at first-person shooters that I just can't. I don't like them
Oh,
because
shit.
I'm just
if
bad.
they're not fun to you, they're not interesting. Then yeah, I wouldn't pick it up.
Yeah, that's like foot fetishes aren't fun to me. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I'm not good at
I like butt
at
stuff.
fighting games, but I picked up Injustice 2.
Dude, that game looks crazy. I was watching the videos on that shit.
It's cool. Like everything's great about it. I'm just not good at fighters, and I get online and I start playing against people. I had this clip I saved last night. This kid, he does. Deadshot's got this move where he punches and shoots down at the ground, and it's got like this radius where it's a couple feet out, and it's everything midsection down. We'll get in that hit. You can't get close to him at all. And he just spammed the shit out of that, and that was like my second match online. My
Yeah.
first
Yeah, I
match
just-
was getting fucked by
The
the
Asians
Flash.
take over fighters, and you just can't.
I just don't play fighters online. There's no.
It's like a fun game to play with your friends.
I'm
but
fine
that's
with
about it.
turning the difficulty up and playing the computer.
That's what I have to do. I've been playing the multiverse instead. The multiverse is like kind
I've
of
heard
like mission.
multiverse is fun.
It's kind of like you'll have to fight 5 different guys, and then maybe there's like some little things where one of them was it will randomly have the Death Lantern, which is the Black Lantern, like Green Lantern's Hope and sorry, and then Black is Death. The Black Lantern's Death. That's when they all come back as zombies. There's a whole book about it. But yeah.
Oh my God, Tim, you faggot. I respect it though. I have one too.
I just beat Resident Evil 7. That was
I have to start.
pretty good fucking game, man.
Did you watch that one with Evie? Did that Evie watch that?
No.
Put that VR on her.
Yeah. So Justin bought a VR headset, and he still hasn't jerked off with it yet, which is
Well, we don't know that. So.
What do you
I
do? What do you play on the VR?
Porn.
No.
No, what do
Hold on.
you play on the VR?
They have different VR games, and I bought the Rick and Morty VR game, and that's cool. But I have to. They have 2 different settings. For
There's
your
a Rick
room.
and Morty game?
Yeah, on VR. There's
What?
2 different settings on VR. One is called one is called sitting standing, and that's kind of like within this area, like maybe 2 feet in each direction.
Okay.
because the game knows that you only have 2 feet in each direction. The other is called room space or whatever, like a RoomScape or something. It's from like 5-6 feet in every direction, enough where you can kind of move, like as if you're playing the Wii or something. But you have to have that set up for certain games. Certain games will say, "Oh, I see you're in standing sitting mode. You have to play this game in RuneScape mode or whatever." And so I tried to play the Rick and Morty game in the sitting, like I tried to fake it out, and it started working and everything. But then I almost put my controller through my TV because I have my headset on, I have controllers in both hands, and I have headphones on. So I'm completely just fucking flailing out there.
See, that's why you should watch porn, because you're not going to lose that controller.
Does this run through your computer?
No,
That's why I had to get a new computer also.
Hey.
Yeah.
Boy, that's serious
Jerking my
business.
gherkin.
Yeah, but I sold one of my pinball machines so that I could get a new laptop.
Yeah.
Doesn't Steam have a whole VR section?
Yep, and that's what I do, and it's cool because it's kind of like Minority Report, where when you have the controllers and like it in your head just kind of comes up, and it's like, here's the Steam VR store where you kind of pick your games and browse and stuff. You can watch videos. You can. There's a VR video player.
Which one did you buy?
I bought the HTC Vive.
Okay.
And it comes with these controllers. I played it at
Vive
work.
is tight, man.
Yeah, I played it at work and I really liked it.
That's what they had at Val's work, and I have. How much was it expensive?
It's like $700-800.
And then you got to buy the computer too.
And then the computer.
Oh shit, I'm getting fucked up.
But you can buy.
How much did you pay for that computer? Probably a lot.
Watch this.
Paid like $1,500 for it because I wanted the top. One.
Sure, yeah.
It's a laptop, and you can't really upgrade it as much. You can get into VR for $1,000 altogether if you go through certain channels to get like a tank
That's
computer,
a lot of money to invest in that
desktop
today.
computer with a really high end video card, and then with a headset.
Give me some yellow, boy. Ooh, boy.
Give me some
got
of that white
yellow.
cream.
Got that big old chest of gold.
Yeah, man, I really like the direction the VR is. It's when I played it at Val's work, it was just awesome.
Yeah.
It's cool. And
Did you jerk off? Did you excuse yourself, everybody from the room? Like,
No, it's very set up in a very public area.
That's alright. You can tell them to leave.
I think
Can I get
I don't know if it's gonna be a fad or if it is gonna end up being like something big.
What, the VR?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
So I think the VR's been happening for a bit now. That
Think so?
It's not a fad because the games they keep coming out with are getting better. They're not just like, Cody's fucking machine.
No, yeah, man, I think that's the way that
No, that's your
gaming
laptop,
is
isn't
going.
No, it's not.
You don't
It's over
think?
there.
It's on your laptop.
No, it's Cody's Xbox.
All right, ladies, it's story time.
Oh, it is 9:30. You were
All right, guy.
I feel like I got up
Covered up that fan. That's not good.
mid sentence
That's what
and
he did.
left. I think what the Switch might be gearing up to do with VR might be the more.
The Switch
Wait,
can't
the Switch
handle
can't
VR.
handle VR.
No,
Dude.
it can't. But what it can do is the same thing your phone did with Pokemon Go, where it did that immersive universe where you're
Yeah.
looking at it and it's taking the real world but
Yeah.
doing projection. I think
Stop.
that
Stop.
is kind of VR light,
Stop.
if you want to call it like that, and it's more digestible is a good way to put it. I think
Yeah.
like it's not like, oh, I'm playing VR, I'm getting motion sick. Like I think the Wii, like with the like very specific types of controllers, people don't like that. But if you have something more universal, more like intuitive, and it's less demanding, like a child could play it,
Yeah.
I think that makes for a better system. You know what I mean?
I think these are two different communities that they're appealing to. The VR community, I think it's got a good basis. There's several headsets out there. There's a whole bunch of money behind it.
Was he?
Several companies are working at it.
Why?
The Scorpio, Xbox's new Microsoft's new Xbox One, the Scorpio, which is coming out in the fall. That's going to have the hardware where it could run VR. So the next move for them is to get a production, a consumer level VR on their platform, considering that PlayStation has it.
Really?
PlayStation has VR, but their
And they're ready to
hardware
go.
can barely handle it. So
Gotcha.
you're more likely to get motion sickness on that
Makes sense.
than any of the other platforms for VR, really.
Makes sense.
But yeah. All right, you want to call it?
What is this movie that's been playing in the background?
It's called Rock Dog.
Rock Dog.
Is that a real thing?
He plays music.
It's a real thing. It's been on.
Are we gonna watch that Shrek movie?
Shrek
No.
movie?
Okay. Just
Now let's talk about VR.
Swear up
making you horny?
No.
I
dick
do
don't
like
work.
being horny.
Your dick don't work no more?
I'm like 9 beers deep.
That's
That's
fair,
the last
dude.
thing I care about.
That's fair.
I just want to go to sleep on it.
Dude, I'm like 31 years old and sex
You're
is
off
the last
tomorrow.
thing I
We're
care
getting
about.
low.
I don't even think about like banging ladies anymore.
Wow.
That sounds
Jesus
whack.
Christ.
I'm ready to go play some ping
Me
pong.
and Justin are just fucking dead waist down. It's what the life I'm living.
completely dead inside.
Lieutenant Dan, you don't have any eggs.
Yeah, basically.
You got no eggs, Lieutenant Dan.
That
Yeah.
and all the problems you got to deal with it.
Jeez.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good talk.
If you
Bye,
guys know good
podcast.
therapists, call
Bye.
these two
Yeah.
guys. Because they're
Dead
the-